boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, 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 get up. I got something to tell you I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D with The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. My friends, as you know, we're a show about your entertainment, your education. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. We take a look and evaluate your marijuana, your cannabis stocks. We reach into other little areas like we are today. We look for those next big mega trends like marijuana and cannabis was 3-4 years ago, my friends. And we get in early, super duper early on those particular companies that we believe are going to really be big winners. We get in pennies on the dollar, my friends, when no one is looking, no one is talking about them or anything like that. That's when we like to pounce. I'll tell you about some companies, some areas here where we're going to be pouncing here in a minute. But as you guys know, like I said, I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I write books. And I want to thank all of you there were dozens and dozens of books that I gave, that you were able to give out. Redeem those books, my friends, if you haven't already. Redeem those books. But several of the books, dozens of Marijuana Today, Vanadium and Uranium Tomorrow. I'm glad to see that many of you got the book and you'll have those companies. But I don't want you to be typing on your comments, thanks for the book, but I don't want you to put any of those companies on the comments because people should have to order the book or get the book or something. We don't want to put all that stuff out there right now. Not much has happened with these companies anyway. We're way ahead. We're anticipating that these companies, and we know these companies, there's only a few out there. We know these are the companies that are going to really be doing something when the uranium hits. So that's what we're looking at, my friends, right now in this book. In fact, I'm going to do the same thing with all of the books, my friends. So if you want any of these books, and this I may be only able to do this weekend until I run out. If you want any of these books, I'll get you the audiobook. I'll get you a code, and you can listen to it at night while you're in your car or while you're jogging or cooking or anything. You can listen to these audiobooks, and you can jot down the names of these companies because I think it's more important for you guys to have these companies early on, just like we did with the marijuana stocks. We were in pennies on the dollar. Of course, right now they've crashed, but we rode these stocks way, way up, my friends. And some of you should be, well off, I should say. Especially Make Money Online with Cannabis Stocks, where I list over 40 stocks. I also list a strategy in there. You can use it. IIPR, Innovative Industrial Properties, was one of those companies that went sky high last year. We wrote it from a teenager, writing about it in here, all the way up to like $140. And we were stopped out as it came down. Should have made quite a few pennies on that one, my friends. But if you don't have a copy, let me know in the comments. Mickey D, hook me up with the audiobook of Make Money Online with Cannabis Stocks. Or hook me up with, Marijuana Today, Vanadium Tomorrow. I need those, uranium stocks and those vanadium stocks and stuff. Let me know, my friends. How to start a marijuana investment club. And I'll be giving them free this week as long as I can. How to start a marijuana investment club is in there. Everything, man, from A to Z is in there for you, my friends. That's all you need. The African Marijuana Gold Mine, Richmond Soul meets Wall Street. It's where you first heard about Charlotte's Web. We talked about it in here. It was a company that we knew would do very well, and they had a strand. They were crossbreeding. Then that's the bad thing for some. They were crossbreeding the brand, these strands in Charlotte. We knew Charlotte's Web would. You knew about it if you read that book, my friends. I can get you that also. Get you an audiobook of that. Just let me know, and I'll let you. Promising Medical Marijuana and CBD Treatments. If you don't have it already, I can get you a copy. Just let me know, Mickey D. The African book or the Promising Medical Marijuana and CBD Treatments. I need a copy, blah, 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 and I'll get you a copy. Just let me know in the comments, my friends. Investing at any age, start early or catch a mega trend is out there. Let me know. I'll get it to you. investing in medical and recreational cannabis. Right now, my friends, buying before, during, or after legalization is out there. The largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world is out there. If you need copies of any of them, my friends, just let me know. Okay, this weekend, you got to let me know. I'm going to be with my granddaughter. You know, I babysit today. Markets, some of the American stocks are doing okay. Cannabis stocks are doing okay. Canadian stocks have, with earnings, they've fallen on their butts. You know the deal, my friends. Also, make money on sports. Josh, I told you, 3 out of, and he said the same thing. Hey, let them have it. Let them have it. Because this is sports season. This is football season in America and all that good stuff. So that's what's going on, my friends. I can get you a copy of that also. Just say, Mickey D, hey, make money on sports, man. Get me a copy of that. I'll get you the code, my friends. You got to, within a couple days or so, because I put them in there. I don't want you stealing nobody's code now. I try and hide everything. So when I get it to you, get your code and get it in there and handle your business. Or else, somebody else going to get the code. Or if it's not redeemed, I got to give it to somebody else or something. I got a certain amount. So, work with me on that, My friends, I wanted to review a couple things and go over a couple things. You guys know the videos, some of the videos from last year. I'm gonna leave my subscriber thing. You guys can look at the videos. You go to the page and you look at the videos. Look at some of those videos from last year. I remember saying, because I was asked by one of the subscribers about a year ago. He said, Mickey D, is smart money moving south? Is smart money moving to America? I told him, hell yeah, it's moving south. It had been moving south for a while. This is now a year ago. We're about a year and a half or so into this migration of stocks smart money going south to American companies and waiting. My friends, there is so much money on the sidelines right now waiting for some sort of legislation in America. Canada, we love Canada. We love, Canopy, Afria, Aurora. You guys got this thing started. I remember being in meetings, man, with Bruce and with Cam and Terry and Vic, for first CEO there. You guys couldn't even get arrested, man. You couldn't go out. You couldn't get drunk. We don't want to say drunk driving arrest, but you couldn't get anything to bring attention to the companies. And you guys are pioneers behind it. Sure, you're catching a lot of flack now because the stocks are being hit, but it wasn't always like that, people. I have a lot of new subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that red button right there, subscribe, my friend. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're out there, my friends. My friends, it wasn't always like this. Give me a comment also in there. Let's work this thing here. I only do YouTube. I don't do this other stuff. So if you want to post this on Instagram, any of that other stuff, you go ahead, do your thing, my friends. Help me, help the channel. I'm gonna be here. I ain't going nowhere, my friends. But these guys couldn't even get arrested, and they're great people. I didn't met them all. They're great people, and for them to be, beat over the head. What's going on with Bruce Linton right now? It's unfair. You guys know it's unfair, and we need to come to his defense because Bruce has made us all a lot of money. Let's face it. He was out there banging, the drum for Canopy and the whole industry. He was carrying the industry at one time, because let's face it, man, Canopy, we caught it under $3 and $4, $5, $8, $10, and $15, $20, went all the way up to $60 or so, and we put our stops in as we do. We're good money managers, put our stops in, and we were stopped out, and then some people wrote it a little bit more, and you traders traded in and out. You made a lot of money. If you were just buying and holding that, you made money. So there was a lot of money to be made, my friends. Just like IIPR, Innovative Industrial Properties, we wrote it up to 140. We made a lot of money. Just like with the Aurora, with Cam. And Cam, hey, we chopped it up. The stock rode up. We rode it from 38 cents up to over $10. So there's been a lot. These guys, these are the pioneers, man. So they shouldn't be dumping on these guys like I see some outlets dumping on these guys. And they're scapegoats for what's happened now in Canada. Yeah, Canada's a debacle. Everything, I mean, it's the government. It's not. It's not. They need to open stores, man. I mean, it's so obvious. It's not on these guys. So, guys, I'm coming to your defense. Mickey D's coming to you. The Scoop is coming to your defense. We got your back in America, my friends. Yeah, we've known that that money was moving south. But let me tell you about a bigger picture, my friends. This is a bigger picture, a bigger trend, and I'm gonna focus this on mega trends today. Let me segue to a major trend that's going on right now, because you got the three amigos in Canada. You got Afria, you got Canopy, you got Aurora. Now these are three international companies. Now, surely, if they can't get into the American market, the Canadian market is not big enough to sustain what's going on in Canada. America is that big. So, my friends, they are running into difficulty, and this is part of, when I tell you they don't, I'm going to tell you they don't want you to know. There are difficulties in other countries, my friends. This nationalism is sweeping the world, it seems like. I mean, America's not building bridges, we're building walls. We're trying to stop people from coming in, not come and join, the American dream or what have you. I mean, this is spreading, my friends. I mean, think about it. Are Mexican, Latin American companies welcoming Canadian companies? To a certain extent. Are they welcoming American companies? Well, to a certain extent. But it's not like it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when the governments promised these companies that, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to legalize. You guys come here now, set up shop, spend a lot of money, buy a lot of things, do this, do that, get our economy rolling a little bit, help us out and all that kind of stuff. Now they're saying, whoa. These are companies, these are other countries saying, oh, we can get a little more money from those guys. We can do a little bit more, from what's going on here. We can, maybe we can get a little more money from, this, that, and let's see if we can charge, the margins, my friends, the profits are sort of dwindling. It's not what this market, and I'm saying on a global basis, we're looking at the mega trend, is not what the Canadian companies thought it was. Now, America, it's a different story here. These companies so far in America, there hasn't really been the hype machine that we saw in Canada. They have not really been hyped up because the government has kept a lid on this thing for the most part. And there's no assurances that they're even going to legalize this thing, my friends. No assurances at all. So companies, and I've talked with companies and executives. I've interviewed CEOs all over, my friends. It's one thing we do on the Scoop is we get a hold of people and we try and make things happen. Look at some, like I said, I'm gonna put the videos up there. You just take a look at them, my friends. But these companies and these countries that are saying no, America's one of those companies. It's like saying no. In fact, I'm not saying that our president wants to keep Canadian companies or any other companies out of the cannabis business, but there are governors in states that are saying, hey, no, we don't want none of that, basically, or we don't want this or that, And as you look at the situation, they're kind of, that's a mega trend that is developing that's going to hurt the industry as a whole, but it's definitely going to hurt Canadian mega companies like it already has been over the last year or so, and it's going to continue. Every time we think we have an opening, there's a Friday, some stocks go up, we get faked out. On Monday, Tuesday, they're back down in the gutter, 52-week lows. It's been happening now for months and months and months. But there will be an end one day, my friends. And that's I did want to bring that mega trend to your attention. Now, Another mega trend I want to bring to your attention, my friends, and this is in America. We do have the CBD area right now, and there's just a couple companies out there, my friends, that are doing somewhat well. Now just think, those two companies. You try and corner the market. We try and get way ahead of the curve. That's what we do on this show. We do technical, we do physical analysis, my friends. But one thing I mastered during the .coms is we do the physical analysis, where we go out. We do our technical and fundamental analysis inside the office, but we got to go out there. Now, friends, you got to go out there. You got to meet these people. You got to go to the conferences. You got to go to the expos. You got to really see. You got to talk face to face with these people and find out what's going on. That's what separates us from other channels and other stations, my friends. That's what we do. We get out there. Now, just think about it. We're trying to corner two companies. Just think if you'd have bought Home Depot and Lowe's. You'd have quite a bit of the market, right? When they were both really, really low. What about right now, my friends? What's developing right now? Plant-based foods? What about Beyond Meat and maybe Tyson Foods? They're the two out there right now, the two big giants. If you had a little bit of that one, a little bit of that one, what do you think? What would you be 3 or 5 years from now, my friends? What about Target? What about Walmart? Discounters? Where would you get what I'm saying here? We've got companies, CBD companies in America that may have the opportunity of doing something like that. We've got, we've talked about, Charlotte's Web. We talked about that for forever. We knew it would work. We knew the strain would work. And you've got other companies out here. You've got CV Sciences. That's one of our original baby knockouts. Sure, earnings, they took a crapper. A lot of people are not satisfied with what is going on there with the company. But what's undeniable is they have a product and they have a brand out there that people like here in America, and they're going to be getting out to all these different areas and stuff. And that you can't deny their brand out there. In fact, they're one of the companies that companies that are going to be going up during this next boom. In the video I put out just here a week or so ago, companies that are going to be going north during the big boom. Take a look at that. We've been overseas. We've been to different states in America. We've been all over the last 4 years or so as we've been covering this from the bottom up now to the top, and it seems that we're in this bear market where we're going to be testing some of these bottoms again, my friends. But those two companies, you're talking about Charlotte's Web and CV Sciences, right now they're the leading companies for that cornering that CBD, that Uber lift, where you get some of both of them. And you kind of corner, and if one does it better than the other, you sell the other one and you go with this one, or do whatever you're going to do. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stockbroker or anything like that. But you can go in that area, and that's where we're looking. But most importantly, my friends, other than you getting the books and the information and stuff, because I want to give the free. I want to give you the codes, my friends, so you can have that information. And this weekend you can do it. Just hit me in the comments and I'll get you your stuff here. But most of my friends, those two companies have it. But more importantly, my friends, we are looking at this uranium market, my friends. Marijuana today, vanadium, and uranium tomorrow. Companies to get into early, hold, and grow rich. That industry right now, we're looking for a boost here in the next 90 days. Now, we've been here before, and we know that things don't happen like we think they'll happen. But, my friends, it's turning into a supply-demand issue that may have worldwide implications. That's why we are on that so hard right now. We've reached that turning point. We're going to take a look at, we're going to see what one of the giants do in the business, and we're going to follow the prices. I'll be following the prices on a daily basis. If there's any changes right now, I'll let you know. We're still looking at about 7 cents a pound, $7. What is it, about $7, $8, $7 a pound or so, real low. So we'll be looking at that $7, I think 45 cents or so. We'll be looking at that. I'll keep an eye on that, and I'll let you know exactly what's going on with that mega trend that we think is next for us. Now, if we're not getting on any, we're late with Lowe's and Home Depot. I'm just giving you some examples. If you want to go Tyson Food and Beyond Meat, that's your thing. If you want to go Uber and Lyft and corner that market, that's your thing. But we're early right now in uranium, and that's what we do. We get in super duper early. So make sure you have these stocks on your watch list, my friends. Make sure you have them there. I can't express that any more to you, my friends. That's the big picture. We're looking at the big picture, just like when we're looking at the cannabis stocks. We're looking at the big picture. We looked at what the three amigos in Canada were going to do. They were going international. So they didn't, the world changes. Things change. People change. Governments change. And a lot of that is what's happening right now all over the world. Everyone is saying, including my country, well, the African American unemployment rate is he's got everybody working. The Asians, the blacks, the Hispanics, the Caucasians, whatever you want to be, he's got you covered. And you're working and he's got jobs back to America. Well, if that's why he's voted into office, then you got to give the guy credit. He's bringing companies back to America. He's closing the walls down, and people are going to be working right here in America. And everybody else is going to be out. If that's his thing, that's his thing. If the Americans think in the next election that that's not the way we want it, they'll make change. So it's not politics. It's not the view of the scoop and the disclaimer. Anyway, that's the way we look at it, my friends. Stock market, all-time highs. Cannabis stocks, especially those in Canada, 52-week lows. Anemic bounces on Monday and Tuesday. We all, there's nothing, if you're long, there's nothing good about a bear market if you're long. Now, if you're a bull, my friends, if you're a bear, you have been, eating steak and lobster and sushi and everything else, man, because you've really enjoyed life here the last year or so. You've really enjoyed life, especially after December. You've enjoyed life, my friends. So, congratulations if you're in that camp. I wasn't in that camp, but we did have some super winners. And we can hang our hat on those super duper winners. We're coming back also. So watch out. We're coming back. Are we coming back anytime soon? I don't believe so. Is America going to legalize anything? Are they going to vote on anything? It would be nice. But unfortunately, with the vaping crisis and all, my friends, I do not see any of this happening. I just don't see it. And the feel is here in America that certain individuals in Washington, until they're removed from the picture, it's not going to happen. So take it for what you want. Me personally, I've been almost stopped out. There's only one stock that I'm not stopped out of. And that one stock right now is, Planet 13. We're the official champ. Planet 13. If it goes below $1 USD, guess what? I'm gone. If the situation warrants it, my friends. If the situation warrants it, then I have to advise we're not going to do what some double down and I don't, double down, triple down, do this, do that. Like I said before, losers tend to buy losers. So we're not in that camp. We never will be in that camp, my friends. We're not going to be buying losers. But those are some of the mega trends that we need to keep an eye on. And I do believe, and the scoop, we do believe that uranium is next. I want to thank Ariel and Tay. Thank you very much for your participation. Everyone, if you want any of the books, any of them, I have a limited. I want to make sure you get them. You are a winner in my book. My subscribers are winners. There's a lot of other subscribers out there, other shows, they're losers. But if you want any of them, just let me know. Okay? Let me know in the comments. Mickey D, get me this, get me that, get me this, get me that. I'll be marking this video so I'll know I can go back to it. And next, it's only don't put it on a video that I did last year or 2 years ago or something and say, hey, Mickey D, can you, on this particular video, my friends, these marijuana stocks and the next mega trend, my friends. Let's wrap it up here. God bless you. You and your family. Take care. Like I said, I'll leave links also for the books if you want to purchase them. But I can get, like I said, I'll get you the audiobook free. You guys we're a tight-knit group. Let's keep it that way. Let's look out for one another, my friends. And let's make this thing happen. Because like one of my subscribers said, Mickey D, the scoop is light years ahead of some of these companies. Let's stay that way. Okay? Let's stay light years ahead of these companies, my friend. Thank you. God bless you. Have a great weekend, my friends. Take care.